Time to enhance my Tesla with the sexy buttons. They went and sent these over to me, and I will say the packaging is super sweet. Check this out. It slides out of the box here. We got 6 buttons. I already took them apart a little bit, but packaging is amazing. We got little stickers here that we can put on the buttons, and they give you a wide variety. This is a cable right here that I think goes to the newer cars, but they sent me this one also. So I got 2 cables. They even sent me a Scan My Tesla tool, pretty much. It has Scan My Tesla functionality. This is the Commander OBD1. And yeah, so I can look at my all the stuff that you can't see in the car, even in service mode, with this device on an app called Scan My Tesla. They even went above and beyond and sent a trim removal tool. Now that is good service. So they did send these to me for free, but they did not tell me I had to say anything. This isn't paid or anything, so I could say they're crap or I could say they're amazing, but I think they're gonna be amazing. I saw in Dirty Tesla's video that they're pretty sweet, so let's see what they do. So I found it best to remove that trim piece underneath the rear seat, to slide this passenger seat all the way forward, because it's kind of difficult to get to it otherwise, and I'll show you why here in a second. So just slide that all the way forward. And now you can get from the side here, right about here, and you can pry that out. For any DIYer on a Tesla, I would recommend buying these trim removal tools, and I'll show you why here. The tool that they included most likely works for 95% of the time, but since I rebuilt this car, I don't think it's gonna work. So luckily this one has a hook that I can get on the other side and pull it. All right, let's get this hook on the other side. I can use this trim tool and make a gap here. Okay, let's get this hook on here. There she goes. Okay, we got 1/2 off, and the other half, boom, came right off. So next, we're gonna go ahead and undo this right here, and we'll plug this bad boy. Wait a second. Hold up. I think I know what's going on. Let's see, does this fit? Let me go get something real quick. Okay, I figured it out. You need to have, there's 2 adapters, and I think that this one works with my car. So let me plug this in right here, and then this into this, boom, click, and then we're gonna go ahead and plug this thing in. All right, we got lights and the Bluetooth icon. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to tuck all this away neatly so I can put the panel back on. If I can remember where I put it. Here it is. I think I'm putting it upside down. All right, let's do this. So this might give you trouble, but my best advice is pushing the Commander 2 into this little hole right here. And then the wires are very flexible, so you can then just push it in. Oh my goodness. Ugh. There we go. Okay, we got 2. Now come over here. Boom. Installed. So that's part 1. Okay, so now we're in the app, and we're going to go ahead and press connect, and it's going to start searching. Oh, look at that. Already found it. And we are connecting now. Okay. So it wants me to update these first. So, wait. Before 2022 dot, let's see what software I'm on. I don't know if this is software related. Your current version. Let's see. Okay, we'll just update them. It's gonna take 2 to 4 minutes. All right, we're successful. And check these things out. So we can actually go ahead and add a button. So I'm gonna press and hold on one of the back sides of my steering wheel. And we'll see what it does. All right, we got it. So I'm gonna go ahead and program these. And I'm going to do 2 on my steering wheel, and then we'll find a place for the other 4. So I'm holding down the right side of my steering wheel, and we'll do that. So now let's program them. So I just installed 2 buttons, one on this side right here, and one on this side right here. And when I went into my phone here, I went ahead and programmed the buttons, and it actually made me do a software update. So I'm right now allowing it to send me a notification when there's a update available. And so there are endless amount of possibilities here. So what I can do is I can even program this button right here to open my left front door. So if you look over here, when I press this button, it opens my door instead of having to press this manual release or the release right here. And there's just an amazing amount here. Let me see, I saw some cool ones. Over in accessibilities, I can program them to do my turn signals. So I'll set this one over here to do my left turn signal. So I have 2 buttons, one on this side of the steering wheel and one on this side of the steering wheel right behind the scroll wheels. So if you look here, when I press my right button, it turns on my right turn signal, and then I can turn on my left turn signal from here. And one thing I like about this is, car's gonna freak out here, but if I have my right turn signal on, they actually auto cancel. So it's almost, honestly, I kind of like that. It gives me more of a Model S and X feel because I actually have the buttons over here. But I'll show you some more options here. One thing I really do like is, because my vehicle is a salvage vehicle, I can't precondition the battery when I go over to Electrify America. And we went on a road trip over to Montana, and we couldn't precondition the battery because there was no superchargers out there. So on the CCS network, it was really nice. So I can go ahead and press save, and I can actually have now my right button do my battery preconditioning. So when I arrive at Electrify America, I can pull those optimal charging speeds. One thing I also like here is you can toggle your acceleration. It's very similar to, if you look here, Tesla just released this update where I can toggle my stuff right here between chill and standard for my left scroll wheel. So that's actually kind of nice, a little bit different, but this was way before this update was ever available. I can even adjust my regenerative braking. So I'd have to look more into that and actually figure out what they mean. But one thing I'm really excited about is I can actually turn autopilot on from my button. So instead of going down like that, I can actually just press this button right here. Obviously it's not going to turn on because we're in my garage, but you can see the little light up there is flashing, and we'll probably get a bunch of alerts up here. Auto steer temporarily unavailable. But yeah, you can make it do anything in the autopilot menu. You can even make it turn up the volume, next song, next track. I actually have a bunch more of these buttons. I might put a couple in the back so if I'm driving people, they can adjust the the audio. So I can actually set this one to open my charge port. So if you look here, when I press that button, it went ahead and opened up my charging settings. And then if I press it again, it goes away. And I can even do stuff with the mirrors where I can save this one. So if you look at the mirror over there, I can fold it just from this button over here and unfold it. And these are all from functionalities using that commander thing underneath the rear dash, underneath the center console right here. And just the amount of options are endless. And these things get even better over time, which is the best part. You know, you can do pretty much anything with these. And as future software updates happen with the car, you'll be able to adjust things that, you know, we don't even know what Tesla's planning in the future. Even if I set this one over here, I can turn my high beams on, or that just toggles on my auto high beams. But if I press this button right here, I find this really handy because I personally am not the biggest fan of Tesla's auto high beams. But instead of having to go over here to my left stalk up here and pushing it forward and back and stuff, you know, that's with auto high beams off. I can go ahead and toggle them over here. But it's nice if you have your hands right here where they're supposed to be. You can go ahead and just press the button and it turns on the high beams. I used to be a big fan of auto high beams on the Teslas, but they haven't been working too well for me. But I usually just keep them on as standard. Going back into the app, we can even control the wipers. So let me see here. I'll set it to washers. Let's see what happens. So if That's nice. So obviously you have your button. Oh, it got a plastic bag. You have your button over here where you can just press it once and it will wash your windshield. So, but honestly, that's a very nice feature if you're, you know, driving on road trips, don't really feel like going over and messing with that. This is for Model S and X cars where the screen will tilt to the left or to the right. You can also adjust your stop, your creep, roll, hold, all that stuff. So usually when you're in your settings, you go to pedals and steering, you got creep, roll, and hold. Actually, can you shut that door real quick? So one cool thing is, I think this may, when you're in drive, these gray out here, but I think, oh, I think you must have to be, to toggle these, you have to be in park. But yeah, something has to be in park to toggle it. Let's see. Doesn't look like it's doing it. Warning. I guess it's not doing it. So maybe that's something they can improve on. But you can actually turn the traction control on and off. So if you live in snowy areas, you can just press this and you can see traction control enabled, slip start on. So that's a nice feature because I live up in the Pacific Northwest, and sometimes where you're pulling out onto a busy road, you're going to want to be able to just toggle that on and off quickly, because slip start's an amazing feature, but every single time I'm getting on a road, I don't want to have to go to pedals and steering and do this. Or even if I'm, you know, I have the map up, I don't want to have to go over here, you know, all the way up here and then turn it on. No, I can just turn it on and off from a button. So let's keep looking through here. The accessibilities tab is my favorite. You can have it do the hazard lights. You can even have it do the horn. So if I go, you can hear it. You can kind of hear it. That sounds like when it locks. Let's do double honk. Let's see what this does. That's kind of cool. That's like when the car locks. Short honk, long honk. Let's listen to that. Wow, that's if you're really mad at someone. Short left turn. Let's see what that does. I think it just does it. Yeah, that's cool. That just does it where, you know, if you press down on the first detent, you know, when you're changing lanes, if you push it all the way up, it's kind of the BMW style. Going back through here, you can have the doors unlock. So let's set this one. Yeah, that's cool. So if you're an Uber driver and you need to do that, that's really handy. I really like the thank you buttons. So when you're driving along, and especially if you live in a big city, you can actually just press the button, and say someone lets you in, you can press this button and it will flash the hazard lights and show, you know, say thank you for letting me over. So usually people do a big wave or something like that, but this is kind of the future right here where you can just press a button, and you can actually make it do 3. So 1, 2, 3. So, and keep going through here. Parking brake, that's kind of handy. So if you're, let's see. I guess that one's not working right now. Maybe it's depending on the vehicle. This is a 2018 model. I also don't have track mode, so yeah, that won't do anything. Even if I have it set, it's not going to do anything. But yeah, so, and another cool feature is you can adjust the functionality. So if you want to do double press, you can add a second function. So a single press, I can have it, let's see here. A single press will have it do my door. But then we'll add a double press and we can have that open the right front door. So if I press it once, my door right here is going to open. If I press it twice, the passenger door opens. So that's pretty neat. I like that. But yeah, the possibilities are endless with this. And as software updates come and go, it's definitely going to be a game changer. And yeah, I'm really excited to keep playing around with these. I still have 4 more buttons. I'm thinking about putting one behind the screen right here, maybe another one right here, maybe rear passengers, we'll see. But yeah. So I've only installed 3 buttons so far, 2 on the steering wheel and then 1 back here for my glove box. But I still have 3 buttons left. So go ahead and put in the comments where you think I should put them, what functionality I should use. But really impressive. I really love these buttons and really looking forward to the future software updates. I'm planning on making a ton of videos with these, you know, just advertising how amazing they are. Overall, I will say 10 out of 10 on this product right here. The build quality is incredible. They feel very high quality, and they even give you white outlines if you prefer for the buttons if you have a white interior vehicle. So yeah, go ahead and put in comments what I should do with these buttons, and you should totally buy some. This is not sponsored, I want to say. They sent me these, wanted my honest opinion, and I am so impressed. So great job, Enhanced Auto. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to using these.